We had just moved to Ann Arbor, Michigan. New town, new job. I'd become a football coach at the University of Michigan. One afternoon, my wife comes to me and said, my side is hurting again. Where we had moved from, they told us IBS, you're too young. Don't worry about it, the pain will go away. But later that night, the pain shifted from background to unbearable. As she's preparing to go to the ER, she says, honey, stay with the kids. Make sure they're okay. I'm sure it's just the same thing and they're going to give me medicine. The strength of a woman, a wife, a mother, right? Later that night, she checks in, just asking about the kids and says, don't wait up for me. They're going to keep me overnight and just give me a CT scan just to make sure. Early the next morning, I'm driving into work and the phone rings. Nothing could prepare me for the words that Tiffany said. They're rushing me by ambulance to another hospital and into emergency surgery. They found something on the CT scan. I immediately turned around and got to her as fast as I could. When I got there, they take me back, but they've already prepped her for surgery. They give us a couple minutes, but the words we can only speak are, I love you. It seemed like the nurses came right in after that. Tiffany, it's time for us to take you back and get you into surgery. In the waiting room, the hours blurred. Bad coffee, doors opening and closing, and the eerie silence of everybody around you. Finally, the surgeon walks in. He says, Mr. Hecklinski, it had to be today. We removed a tumor. He proceeds to sit down and draw the most detailed diagram. He's like Picasso painting. He looks up and he says, I need you to prepare yourself. This is stage 3, colon cancer. I can't stop thinking, what if we didn't move? What if the pain didn't become unbearable? Would my wife still be here? Would our children still have their mother? Would her parents still have their daughter? After a few more agonizing days in the hospital, she gets discharged. We're walking through the parking lot and my brain starts racing. So many things to do, so little time. I must have slowed down because Tiffany recognized this, turned around and started walking back to me. All of a sudden, I am staring into her big hazel eyes. But I don't see pain and I don't see panic. I see strength and fight. Calmly, she tells me, this will not break us. Man, it hits me. I don't even know how to respond. I'm looking at the one person I love more than anything in this world, and I don't see a survivor. I see a woman who is redefining strength under pressure, but it doesn't stop there. She finishes by saying, the greater the dragon that we slay, the more epic our life story becomes. Stage 3 was the dragon that we were facing, and our answer had to be fierce to beat cancer. Tiffany set the tone, a truth that we live by. It became a choice for us to turn our pain into purpose, which created a change on how our life story is told forever. Every day, each one of us is tested with a dragon that we must face. Eyes piercing, breath ready to turn air into fire. In those moments, our stomach drops and our chest tightens. These dragons, they arrive to build you or break you. In that moment, at that day, we chose to be built. Feet planted, swords up. Tiffany set the tone for everything that we did. Stage 3 came to bring the walls in on us and trap us. Tiffany's calm statement, this will not break us, exploded those walls. And from that moment forward, we moved with purpose, never retreating. Now, please excuse the football analogy here, but we moved like a football team in season. We created a game plan and we leaned on each other. I brought what football had always taught me, honesty over feelings and discipline over drama. But Tiffany, she brought the tough play, courage. She didn't ask the dragon to listen. She made it witness her strength. The goal was never just to survive. The objective was to break through it. Take the moment that had come to end our life story and turn it into something epic. When the dragon roared its loudest, we didn't retreat. We charged. Tiffany didn't teach survival. She taught identity through strength. She moved with a quiet power, steady eyes, and with one conversation set the tone for our fight. After a few weeks at home, we were sitting around the kitchen table. She said, "Honey, you know we both have jobs to do now. My job is to beat cancer. Your job is to win football games at the University of Michigan, and I need you to hear me now," she said. "Our family is counting on us both to do our jobs." It was just a couple sentences, but it cut the pain and created clarity. I stopped trying to be the hero and started learning from one. There was one thing that Tiffany's fight made undeniable. Every day, each one of us faces a truth that creates a choice, and it forces us to change. First, you got to say what it is, no spin. The truth isn't punishment, it's the ground at which we stand on. Early for us, we said it out loud. This is what we're facing, and this is how we're showing up. Later, it became honesty. We need help in letting family and friends carry the load. Second, everyday life gives you choices. The easy ones, they whisper to you. The harder ones, they breathe heat. In those moments, I stepped back and I let Tiffany lead. When the dragon was roaring its loudest, she was the one who was pushing us through, standing firm, no drama, looking the dragon straight in its eyes. She always found a way to show kindness. Even when the nurses couldn't get her IVs into her veins, she always found a way to smile, tell them she's okay, they're okay, and at the end, just simply say, "Thank you." Finally, stack enough of those choices together and your life changes. Your path doesn't become easier, you become stronger. What matters comes into focus and boundaries hold. And a lot of these changes are not noticeable to the outside world. It's a quiet strength that only you notice the next time the dragon arrives and you don't flinch. Stack all three of these things together, and that's how the noise of the world falls away. That's how you build something epic with purpose. You see, it doesn't matter how scary the dragon's face is or how hot the fire that it breathes. The dragon will always make it easy for you to step back, stop, and retreat. But you're not built for easy. You were built for so much more. The weight that you're carrying right now, the weight that you think is going to break you, that's not proof of failure. That is proof that you are standing on the edge of choice. The dragons do not arrive when life is easy. They arrive when your future is dependent upon your next few steps. The dragon sits at the beginning of the fork in the road. And make no mistake, there is pain down both paths. One path is the pain of being built, showing up every day when nobody else is watching. But the other path is the pain that erodes you, the silent regret of choosing comfort over purpose. There is a strength and power inside of each one of us that is greater than any dragon that we will face. A fierce freedom of knowing that you are built for greatness, not someday, but today. In the minute that you choose to face that dragon, you stop giving it your fear and you start giving it your fight. Feet planted, swords up, ready to charge. Tiffany and my story is one of thousands, but I need you to hear me now. Today, I need you to believe that you are enough. You are strong. You are a one-time only greatness here, now, with purpose. But I have a question for you. Are you courageous enough? Are you bold enough to honestly believe that? So that the next time that you are forced to face your dragon, you already know that you are strong enough to face the truth of that dragon. Choosing the pain of victory to slay it, changing the way your life story is told forever. Remember, it was 14 years ago in a hospital parking lot that our epic life story changed forever with one sentence: "This will not break us." Thank you.